Sunburn Festival is getting bigger and better from Goa to Colombo and now the NCR, and all set to spread the gig in Dubai, Singapore and Jakarta. We met up with Percept JMD Shailendra Singh on changing the landscape of music in India.
It's been a Herculean task, but I think the 600 million young below the age of 25 are helping. I think the generation next wants a change. They want live entertainment, which we've been deprived of. And also they want to go beyond just the two simple pillars of entertainment this country has, which is Bollywood and cricket.
So how do you plan to position India as the ultimate music destination? Because in the recent past, you've not been rather welcoming.
I think the government has very interesting laws. I think the custodians of the laws are very good people. They're just like human beings like you and me. So if we really study the law, we play the game by the law of the land, there is no issue, which is quite evidently seen by the fact that we did a Lewis Hamilton race in Bandra Kurla last Sunday, and with 65,000 people, no issues, in the middle of full chaos in Mumbai. We did Sunburn in Goa for 5 years, we did Sunburn in Mumbai. So I think the country wants this, but I think there is a way to go about the process. So you must try and understand what the law wants you to do to make the things that you're doing safe for the citizens. So having said that, there is a huge opportunity in India for the landscape that India has. India has the mountains, the sand, the rivers, the streams, the ocean. My God, it's a crazy country full of natural resources, and festivals and live music want this experience of nature. Nature music is a lethal combination. So I think, and one thing that the tourism department and the tourism minister should understand is that you may have to spend serious amount of money on Incredible India, but when you do gigs like this, we go live in 80 countries on the internet. On Sunburn alone, we had 2.5 million hits, and each hit stayed for 16 minutes. What did they see? They saw Goa, they saw the people of India. So they saw the culture, the tradition, the energy, the happiness. This is tourism. This is brilliant brand building for India.
Sunburn Noida, the carnival, what do we expect?
Capital carnival. And I think Sunburn Noida is I think, they say that it takes a matchstick to light a forest fire. So I think Sunburn Noida is that matchstick. We're coming in to get accepted into North through Noida. We want people to experience the brand. Most people have, the people who are really hardcore Sunburn fans, they've gone to go and already enjoyed themselves. But I think they've influenced a lot of peers. They've told people what it's all about. It's a life-changing experience. So Sunburn Noida for us is the beginning of many fantastic things to come.
You're poised to announce 2 more music festivals, so tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, because I take a lot of inspiration from a brand called Armani. So they had a brand called Giorgio Armani, and then they realized that this is really the premium brand and not many people can afford it. And against every marketing strategy, they launched another brand, which is called Emporio Armani, which was the second line.
True.
And then they realized, oh God, now we've catered to 2 segments, but there's a third segment who's dying to own Armani but can't. So there was Emporio Exchange. So they now have 3 brands: Giorgio Armani, Emporio Armani, and Armani Exchange. So these 3 brands allow a consumer to get into the brand at different price points. So you can buy Giorgio for $500, you can buy Emporio at $250, and then Armani Exchange at $100. Similarly, the strategy in music for us. Sunburn is a premium brand, and then we got Superstar, and then we got another brand down the line just to be launched shortly. So this will cater to different markets.
Also, after Sunburn, we've had Goa, then we have Colombo. You also plan to expand to Jakarta, Singapore and Dubai. So how's that going?
I think that inspiration comes from the fact that when you build a brand, what happens is that you spend a lot of time creating a brand. And then when you create a brand, you create a fan following. Now the fans that can afford Goa Sunburn are different. It's December. It's peak money, peak traffic. Not everybody can afford to go to Goa in December, to be honest. But once you build a large community of 2 lakh fans, that means there are people who want to consume Sunburn. So it's the moral responsibility of the brand to reach out to its customers. So that is the initiative now for us to go to Mumbai, to Noida, to all the markets of India. And then of course we're going to Colombo, because we feel Colombo has got a great potential. And then subsequently we'll move to international shows, which is Singapore, Jakarta, etc.
Sunburn is 5 years old, and you also plan to announce 2 more music festivals. Do you plan India is mature enough for such a varied consumption of music?
I don't know. I watched the parliament. I don't see much maturity there. So, having said that, I think we've got 600 million below the age of 25, and I think that youth certainly is very focused, very non-compromising, and knows exactly where they want their life to head.
And also, as you said, Bollywood is the biggest love this country has. So
Ultimate. All of us.
Exactly.
All of us.
So Percept and films.
Yeah.
Do you think this 100 crore club is just an inflated number that's just getting bigger and somewhere compromising on
I think
quality?
any business, any sport, it's all about challenging yourself, isn't it? I mean, look at the number of world records broken at Olympics, for God's sake, you know.
True.
So I think it's about challenging. So I think it's fascinating, but that is nothing to do with the content that we are making.
Do you think we're compromising on quality somewhere because of this?
Yeah, but the consumption base has grown, no? The cinemas have grown, the consumers are 1.4 billion people, for God's sake. So it's just sheer size, so it doesn't matter, to be honest, on, you know. And as a nation, we're pretty compromising. And we are pretty comfortable, so anything in Bollywood is given, we'll consume it, because we all are crazy fans of Bollywood.
True.
So let's not put pressure on content, but then you have sparks like Kahani and Parfi and great movies coming out of nowhere. But I think consumption has grown, and Bollywood is here to stay.
Well, in the